In recent years, we've witnessed a movement away from the traditional health and safety management agenda towards a much broader agenda, which has encompassed corporate social responsibility, sustainability and governance, risk and compliance. What's also happened over the last few years is there's been a movement away from historical health and safety information, so lagging indicators such as accident rates, and a movement towards leading indicators. So if you implement a behavioural safety system or a risk assessment system, how is that going to influence your lagging indicators? As the amount of legislation increases, we're seeing companies more focused on the health and safety agenda. But there's also a moral and ethical responsibility. It's important that companies protect their people, their assets and their reputation. Moreover, they need to be good neighbours, they need to protect the environment and be good employers.
People being injured at work, well, their health being made or affected by work,
yes,
is costing UK PLC
a lot of money.
A lot of money. So,
Absolutely right.
you know, why as employers are we not now recognising and doing more about controlling things at source rather than the exposures that...
It's certainly something that, as I said, we're seeing from more and more organisations, not just in the UK actually, but around the world. And I guess the critical piece here is that the leadership that we're seeing from within organisations is actually coming from the top table.
Yes.
And that's, I think, a significant difference. We're not talking about recording accidents and incidents, trying to get people to record near misses and reporting on them, but we're taking it a lot further. So, in your organisation, where's the leadership position? I mean, you know, is it at the top table? Is it yourself? Is it where does it all start and end?
I see it very much a top table, a board issue, and I mean our chief executive, for example, is very clear with us that, you know, sort of cutting edge health and safety performance is about our licence to trade.
Absolutely.
It's not negotiable. It's not something that it's absolutely a given. And why shouldn't shareholders, employees, contractors, members of the public, others just accept that, you know, demand that exemplar kind of performance? And that's what we're you know, very much driving, and comes from the top table in that respect.
To enable companies to be able to meet these increasing health and safety, corporate social responsibility, sustainability requirements, there's obviously a much greater need to capture data across the organisation and often on a global basis. It's important that companies can extract meaningful information as a basis for decision making going forward.
And there is a key part of this for me with you know, our relationship going back, in the fact that, you know, why are leaders taking this more seriously now? Because we've got data. Because we're actually being able to paint a picture that actually says this is what the landscape looks like. And, you know, all leaders, boards, they just make decisions based on data, whether it's your bottom line, whether it's your turnover,
Absolutely.
whether it's your customer satisfaction.
Yeah.
And where we've been devoid historically, for me, to some degree, on health and safety, is we've never really been able to corral information together to paint that really vivid picture that says there's a problem here and here's the solution, which is more important than the data in itself. In other words, it helps to make informed decisions about where to go into the future.
Absolutely.
With this in mind, what we're finding is that more of our clients are looking to purchase a portfolio of products. So traditionally, people would come to us for accident and incident recording, but what we're seeing now is that people also want risk assessment, audit management, environmental management, and this makes sense because all of those things are interlinked, so why wouldn't you want to keep them all in one system?
We've got a very diverse organisation. We've got guys who are out in the road digging up holes, we've got people in the office. So we needed a system that was easy for them to use for everybody and to also integrate with our 3,000 plus contractors. Having a single system is much better than what we had before. Prior to Airsweb we had 2 systems and we couldn't actually integrate what we were seeing people reporting all the way through. With a single system we can now see what's being proactively reported and also our incidents as well. It gives us a clear line of sight from top to bottom.
As the needs of our clients have changed to meet the broadening health and safety and environment agenda, Airsweb has clearly had to respond to those requirements. The best way we can do this is by actually listening to our clients. So over the last couple of years we've put a lot of effort into the Airsweb user group, into product seminars and into feedback surveys, and hopefully it's these kind of activities that will help us to shape our product plan, which ultimately should meet the needs of our clients. We continue to evolve our modular software in line with our clients' requirements. Currently we have a safe travel module that's in the final stages of development. We're prototyping a management of change module, and we're currently in the design phases of a new pollution module. So we're developing our portfolio of products to meet our changing clients' requirements. On top of this, we're also working hard to develop a much more sophisticated suite of business intelligence tools, and we're currently testing our software on a mobile platform. So we recognise the changing needs of our clients and the changing QHSE agenda, and we're continually developing our software to meet their needs. So our job really as a software developer is to provide them with the tools to meet their own objectives, be they quality, health, safety, environment, corporate social responsibility or sustainability.